All right, so it's another beautiful morning. We're somewhere in Missouri at the moment, and I would just say that it's been a long night. I mean, yesterday you guys saw me, trying to find the RV. The RV ended up being like half a mile, to the back of of the yard, and I literally had to run as if it was a workout. In the middle of the cold, 8-degree weather, I think it was, and just running on top of ice, and I almost fell a couple of times, but yeah, it was torturous last night. But this morning, I wanted to talk about a few things. I was thinking about a couple of different scenarios that a lot of us can't seem to kind of get over or get by, pay attention. It's one of those things that I've really thought about, and a lot of people can't seem to just get over it. Get over certain situations where there is a trigger, and a trigger for them that I guess upsets them or just doesn't allow them to pay attention. For example, we're going to use a really good example. Eminem. He's a rap god, right? He's a hip hop artist. And he's been around for years, since the 90s. And in a lot of his songs, he's able to make himself vulnerable and able to let people know so many things about himself. But a lot of people can't get over the fact that he's speaking a certain way, I guess a little more aggressively. He does have his moments where he's just upset, he's just mad, he's not thinking about what he's saying, he is thinking about what he's saying, but he doesn't care. But around all the things he says, he's letting you know that he cries, he's letting you know how much he cares about his daughter, he's letting you know how much, his mother hurt him, Now, I'm not here to talk about how Eminem is an idol or how he is about everybody else. No, he's just somebody that a lot of people know about. He's well known across the nation, and it's just somebody that I think is a good example. I'm speaking about how you can't get over a certain tone of voice, you can't get over a certain tone of approach, not a certain tone of approach, a certain way of approach, a certain character. He's more of a very outspoken, direct, in your face kind of person when it comes to his music. And yet people lose the message, lose everything that he's trying to say over, how he looks, how he talks, the way he's talking, how fast he's talking, and certain words he uses will just trigger you, and you forget about everything else, and you just don't like it, and you close off and shut off. I don't know, in life, I've learned to not let any of those small details affect me from really paying attention to what I'm supposed to be paying attention on that certain person, of what that person is trying to convey, right? You want to get to know someone, you want to get to know people, you want to get to someone. How can you, when you're blocking yourself out and you're closing yourself out off of any little thing that could trigger you? You close out. Anybody that wants to help anybody that wants to help human beings, animals, take any animal for example too. Find an animal, he's completely aggressive, he wants to fight, he wants to bite you, he wants to do everything. First thing, he's a threat to me. If the goal is to help this animal or want to be by this animal, why do you keep making things about you? Obviously, yes, there is now a threat towards your life. Yes, pay attention to that. Very important. Take the steps to protect yourself. That's not in question. That's not what we're questioning right now. What we're questioning is, how can you have a goal? This is only towards people that want to help others and whatnot, but can't seem to get past themselves. How can you want to help someone, or help an animal, or help any species in need? Or you just want to understand them. Your intent is to understand it because of, I don't know what reason you have. And, you're trying to get outside of yourself and understand what's in front of you. How can you do that when yourself is completely distracted and paying attention to your feelings, your spirit, your mind, your body? You can't do it. You're not going to be able to do it correctly. You're not. And it's better not to do it at all. Why? Because your perception of that person, of that animal, of that situation is going to be completely off. It's going to be completely off. You're going to think that person or that situation has anything to do with whatever you're feeling. And that's why we have so many issues around the world. We have so many issues around the world because you're evolving something from yourself that has nothing to do with whatever you're trying to understand or learn or fix, whatever externally, outside of yourself completely. You can't evolve yourself. For instance, somebody's upset, they're hungry, they're hangry, they want to eat, but they come out a little more aggressive, and a person will make themselves a victim in front of that person that's hungry because they came at them a certain way. It reminds them of a certain time where they felt threatened. So they're gonna start saying, yeah, that person was trying to attack me, was trying to hurt me, was trying to kill me, was trying to whatever. When in fact that person just came out a little bit more aggressively because they're hungry, they're hangry. They're not trying to attack you, they're trying to eat. They're trying to eat, guys. See the difference? That person is thirsty, he's hungry. Of course he's not gonna act a certain way. Everybody feels like there's this cultural appropriation on a certain way of doing everything. If you're gonna come to me, you have to come to me like this, and this if you're hungry. If you're thirsty. If you need something from me, you have to come like this and like this and like this and like this. No, that's horrible. Life isn't like that. You're always gonna get frustrated with life, guys. Always gonna get frustrated. Always. You're never gonna be able to get to your objective. You're never gonna be able to get anywhere with anyone if you're wanting the rest of the world to do things a certain way to be able to get to you a certain way because you couldn't get past a certain pain, a certain trauma, a certain I guess sometimes you're just really spoiled. No. You are not, I don't know, you're not a god. I don't know what it is. You're not this ruler that wants things a certain way and needs to come to you a certain way, and that's it. And even rulers, I don't know how they can do it to be successful because they're going to be stressed out half the time and they have to deal with millions of people. So, for this morning, and I just noticed that this has moved a little bit. So for this morning, don't allow little certain triggers or pains or reminders or whatever it may be keep you from understanding and paying attention to what's really in front of you. For good, for whatever reason, pay attention. Pay attention. Because you're not living until you get past yourself. Or you're not paying attention, or you're not really grasping and understanding what's really going on in front of you. You can't get past yourself. Your emotion, your psychology, whatever. So that's my 2 cents, guys. Hopefully, this morning was beautiful for you. Hopefully this message was good. And this is one other belief of mine. And something I really wanted to share. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you guys have any questions, any concerns, anything you want to know more, you want me to kind of, clarify some things a little better, just let me know. I'll try my best to comment in the comment section below. And yeah, guys, just let me know. Have a great, rest of the day. This should be a video for the day. I think right now we're at like 12 videos. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely committed to doing every video, and I'm happy that I'm, making that happen. By all means, no matter if I get sick, no matter what happens, we're gonna commit. That's another thing I need to be able to show is commitment, right? Very strong principle. Just to say you do something, you want to do something, keep your word. Keep your word. I'll see you guys later.